There you go. And that's what I like to do with these kind of exercises with marketing. And when I'm helping with branding and stuff, it's like I keep plugging away until I get to the emotion of it, because that's what marketing is. So again, all the other stuff that you were saying, which is why you have a CMO. It's like, oh, it's going to save you, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. I'm scrolling. I'm laughing at cats. Like, I don't give a fuck about your stupid message, right? But if you're like, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to minimize your stress, whatever, and get peace of mind, you should really, now's the time to really think about bookkeeping. Something just,
I like that. That seems nice and, just easy and just,
yes,
yeah.
you know, because we're entrepreneurs, we're stressed about our finances and taxes, and it's overwhelming. So if you come with something cerebral and smart, like, oh, get your business and things in order, blah, blah, blah. No one gives a fuck. Get your business in order. It will keep you out of jail. Yeah, whatever. I don't fucking believe you. But if you're like, look, I know you're stressed and overwhelmed and your numbers can be with you, but you know that it can keep you, blah, blah, blah. Let's book a consultation. Nice and easy. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I think you've convinced me
It was that easy.
to, but that's the kind of language. Okay, so now my last kind of question for you, again, from a marketing perspective and cluttering through the noise. Let's say I'm a small business owner, an entrepreneur, whatever. I'm a coach, consultant, whatever. And I'm online and I'm just scrolling through my regular shit, living my regular life. And what kind of ad, or what would you say, like, considering I'm giving you a little bit of marketing education here, but what would you say in the first 3 to 5 to 7 seconds to capture my attention, to get me to stop scrolling, to maybe pay attention to why I need bookkeeping services? So I need to be like on my Instagram and I need to see your ad or post, and it'd be like, you know, scrolling ain't going to be important when the IRS is up your ass or something. Like, I mean, but, or
The only
like,
thing I can think of like right away is like, hey, are you a small business owner? Is your income and your expenses categorized? Like, or is it not categorized, but like in
no,
order?
boring,
Like,
scroll.
I'm the worst when it comes to that. I
No, but
have no
that's
idea.
fine.
And
No,
that's
no,
why I
no.
have you.
I don't expect you to be the marketer, but I want you to, like, we'll excavate it together. This is just like, when you're doing taxes and you have to like sort of dig all this stuff out of them. That's all I'm doing with you right now. So I'm a small business owner and I need you to get my attention. Just so here's this thing that I do. If you've ever watched the movie Titanic, when the guy is like drowning in the water and Kate, or whatever her name is supposed to be, they have their like final last words, right? I always say, if I was in marketing and I was drowning and I had to tell my children one thing, I would, and they know nothing about business or marketing, I would be like, start with video. Because if they start with video, they can get free leads. It doesn't cost any money, right? So, what is the like, what is your last dying breaths moment in terms of business that you got to tell small business owners like me who are hard-headed about their bookkeeping? So you know what I mean? Like, you and I will come up with it together, or I'll come up with it.
Yeah,
But
I tell them, they're like, oh, I could just give you my bank statements. No, you're not. I'm not touching it. You can go through it. I'm not.
what is going to scare me? What's going to get my attention? Yeah, I know you think you can handle your own finances, but you can't. It would be something like, yeah, I know you're too, all the things we just talked about, which is why I recorded this. I record everything because, again, video is how I market my business. But I would be like, look, I know you're scared and overwhelmed to look at your finances, but here's an easy solution for you. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's funny.
I'm like, what the fuck is this message about? And then to be like, look, I know you're a busy business owner and you feel overwhelmed by taxes and you may think that you can't afford bookkeeping, but let me just tell you, like, give me 10 seconds so I can tell you why bookkeeping is important. It's important for this, it's important for that, it's important for this, and it's important for that. Why don't you book a free call with me, 15 minutes, and let's see if this is good for you. It would kind of be an ad like that. But so like if you could just summarize, you know, why you think bookkeeping is important. Again, your last dying is like, it will keep you out of jail, or it will give you peace of mind,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean? Or taxes will be so much easier and smoother, or you will mature as an entrepreneur. Like, what is your, like, it's the last thing you can say. It's like, why is bookkeeping important?